biggest fear in sharing the gospel is feeling like I have to have everything together and then I have to present my life as perfect and giving them something that they would desire, and obviously that's not true, but that's something that I fear.
One of my greatest fears is that people will put me in a box and just label me as Christian and have pre-associated ideas about what that means and what that entails. So they just judge me before they actually know who I am.
That I'll do it wrong, or it'll sound too much like a religion and not the relationship with Christ that it is.
My greatest fears, I would say, is maybe one of my friends asking me a tough question, because I've had that happen before and I didn't know how to respond. For example, someone asked me, why do bad things happen to good people, and it's kind of hard to answer that question.
My greatest fear when sharing the gospel is rejection.
My greatest fear is losing a friend.
Are we ready? Okay. My greatest fear used to be how people would view our friendship if I brought up the gospel. Because I have some friends who I've been friends with for a really long time, and we've just grown accustomed to goofing off and talking about anything other than that. So in bringing up that topic, I just haven't really wanted to change our friendship or have them all of a sudden feel like a project and me trying to force my beliefs upon them. But now I'm a lot more comfortable with it because I know that God will guide our friendship as He wants to, and I really feel that He can use me to His glory in that.
I'm really afraid I'll do it wrong. I'm afraid that if I did it too soon, if it wasn't God's timing, then I could mess up a relationship or I don't know, turn somebody off. I know the gospel, but I'm afraid that if I jumped into it before the Holy Spirit said go, then I would somehow ruin it.
I think lacking the confidence that I need to fully do it in a good way. Maybe answering their questions confidently, or having the knowledge to back up my answers, or to answer the questions that they ask, so I don't make myself or make the gospel itself look stupid.
Compromising that friendship that you've developed with that person for such a long time and introducing this new element, it's almost trusting that God will speak through me, and it's not up to me to lead my friend there.
Getting flat out rejected, and just I'm completely rejecting the word and whatever I have to say, even though I'm just a vehicle in that process. That would be devastating, I would think.
Yeah, and one thing about being rejected is that sometimes I feel like I'm gonna be rejected because I'm inadequate, because I don't really know what I'm telling them about. So they're gonna ask me a question that I don't really know the answer to. So I feel like I'm not gonna know the answer, and I'm gonna look stupid, and they're just gonna blow off what I have to say because I don't fully. I feel like I'm worried that I won't know something that they ask.
One of my greatest fears is probably just the fact that the gospel is such an important message, the most important message about God and redemption, and sometimes I feel a little bit incompetent to share this message, almost as if I can mess that up myself. And I know that it's God who does the speaking, but sometimes I feel like I can get in the way and ruin that and show somebody something that isn't that true gospel. Another fear that I have, probably my greatest fear, is just the fear of what people think. I really like to please people, and I don't want to offend somebody, even though that may be necessary at times, even though the gospel is a message of love.
My greatest fear in telling people the gospel is that they'll underestimate it. They'll take it as something that it's not meant to be, and they'll carry that with them.
My greatest fear in sharing the gospel is that I won't be able to deliver it effectively, and those people will just reject it.